My name is Soldier. I'm gonna kick you in and holler at me. Not this grill gleaming. Hey. I speak so low from the chief end. They're looking strong tonight. Oh, we might be on tonight. Oh, he looking good and he talking right. That would be the one tonight. Yeah.
Girl, what he talking about? Bullshit. I had to tell that nigga. Look, nigga, I'm a hooch. Okay. You ain't breaking no bread. I ain't breaking no cooch. I like.
Yeah, she said, you know, it might be on tonight. Oh, he looking good and he talking right. Y'all play with your mama. Michelle had the best verse. Damn near on every song. Don't argue with me. Don't argue with me. Argue with your mama. If you disagree, I don't care. I don't care. What's up, y'all? It's y'all soon to be favorite Hoochie, and I'm back with another mother freaking video. First and foremost, I thank y'all for even taking the time to click this video. I thank y'all to the new subscribers, the new Hoochies that decided to join the Hoochie gang, the Hoochie family. Y'all, first and foremost as well, I just want to thank God for everything. I feel like I don't glorify him enough on my channel. And one thing for certain, two things for sure. Yeah, I said my name, Yana the Hoochie, but baby, Hoochies pray. Hoochies pray and Hoochies give thanks to the Lord. Thanks to the Lord. And if you don't, you can burn in hell by yourself. Sorry, not sorry, sweetie.
Correct.
Thank y'all for taking the time to click this video. I love y'all and I appreciate y'all. I appreciate the ones that always got something positive to say, that, you know, send me encouraging words to keep me going. I love it when y'all come in and y'all talk to me, because I don't understand why y'all don't be want to talk to me. What the did I do? But anyways, I ain't gonna be for too much longer. Only two disclaimers is excuse my dogs in the background because they out here chilling and I do cuss. But I am working on that because I don't want everything to be, you know, mother this, mother that. Y'all seen I got the hookup. They come from a household of mother this and mother that.
As a victims of a cussing household. Everything is motherfucker this, motherfucker that.
Yeah, y'all, I don't want it, you know, to be that. So I'm going to try my best on this video to work on, like, my language and cussing and blah, blah, blah. Them the only two disclaimers. And yeah, that's it. We're going to get into this video. I'm not going to riff around for too much longer. Don't forget to like this video. Share with your mama, share with your granny. Share with your mama, share with your daddy, share with your bald-headed granny. Y'all know I'm just playing. Your granny got her. It's just a little jokey joke. But anyways, grab your snacks, grab your treats, grab whatever you need. And if you don't need anything, then bitch, just sit back and relax. Because sis, I got the juice, bro. I got the juice. And it's juicy. It's juicy. So let's go. So yeah, y'all, this is another story time. I don't know what I'm gonna name it. I don't know what the title is gonna be, but y'all, this is a story time about why I don't take contraceptives. I don't take birth control. I don't take none of that shit. I don't take none of it. And this is why I have fair game and reason as to why I don't take it. If you take it, cool for you. Like, I'm not against it. I'm not talking down on it. I'm not opposed to it. But I'm just telling y'all why I stopped taking it. So yeah, in order to tell y'all this story, I gotta go ahead and rewind, go back in the day when I was young. I'm not a kid anymore, but some days I sit and wish I was a kid again. I take it all the way back in the day. So my mom's unbeknownst, I know that word. Unbeknownst to me and my sister Selfish. If y'all don't know, I have a twin named Selfish. Check out my previous story times. They will always be linked below. But yeah, unbeknownst to me and Selfish, we were on birth control for a long time, and we never knew it. Like, we was on birth control since like the 6th grade. God damn! And how we had found out was kind of weird because, you know, at our doctor's appointment, it would always be eyebrow raising because my moms would always go in the hallway and try to whisper and talk to the doctor and be like, yeah, make sure you tell them that it's hormone pills. I don't want them to know what they really on because, you know, I don't want them to get no ideas. And it's like, Miss Girl, we hear you. We can hear you. You know we hear you, right? We hear you taking the doctor and stepping outside the doctor. And the doctor will always be looking like, what the... Why are you taking me outside, ma'am? Like, ain't that against their rights that you got them on this? They don't even know. And then you got to go out here and do the most and thinking that you got one up on us. And we know, Miss Girl, we know. We ended up finding out that the hormone pills was, in fact, birth control pills, because one time we went to a doctor's appointment and one of the doctors was not with the shit. She wasn't fooling with my mama and what my mama was talking about. She could care less. Like, she was just like, okay, so yeah, I see you on this such and such birth control. And my mama, y'all, my mama was 380-degree hot. She was hot. When that doctor had slipped out that she had, that we was on birth control, she was so mad. And my mama kept on trying to correct the doctor. She was like, you mean hormone pills? And the doctor's like, I mean, yeah, if you want to call it that, birth control, yeah, birth control pills. And my mom would be like, no, hormone pills. They're not on birth control pills. They're on hormone pills. And the doctor just looked at my mama like she was like slow and just be like, okay, birth control pills. So yeah, she kind of popped my mama bubble on that. We found out that we was on birth control pills. Now, that's just a little backstory, but we was on birth control all throughout high school. So imagine somebody being on birth control from 6th grade all the way up into the 12th grade. Y'all, I be feeling like if I wanted to have kids, I couldn't even have kids because my coochie be so goddamn confused. My ovaries is so confused. It don't know what to do. It done been doped up and messing up for so long. I feel like my body probably forgot how to make a baby. And I have a story time on that later on. I'm just not ready to give y'all that yet. I'm not ready to give y'all that, but I will. But I be feeling like my body is confused. Like, it don't know how to function. The factory is like malfunctioning because it's been medicated so goddamn long. Since I was a teeter to a tot. Like, I feel like, my body is confused. So anyway, yeah, we was on birth control all throughout middle school, all throughout high school. I know, don't judge my mama. She was only doing the best that she can because she did not want us to end up on Teen Mom. So shout out to my mama for doing that. It's a lot of crazy shit that she did back then that I couldn't understand. But now that I am a full-blown adult, I look back and I appreciate so many things. And to the people that thought I was going to be a teen mom, because everybody wished pregnancy on me from a young age. And here I am, 28, almost 30, no kids. Woo, woo, pop that. Baby, pop. Okay, so, like I said, we was on birth control all throughout high school. So, Nexplanon, Implant, the first implant that I had got was Implant. That's when it was just now hitting the streets. And I probably was maybe like 18 years old when I decided to switch from birth control pills to the implant. Because, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all. I'm not much of a pill popper. I'm not much of a pill taker. If it's something that I have to take and swallow, I'm not going to do it. Like, it's just something mentally that don't, bling, click. The elevator don't go to the 12th floor. For me to be functioning, hold on, y'all. I don't know what be happening or why I'm mentally incapable of taking pills, but I can't. I wasn't doing what I was supposed to be doing. I wasn't taking my birth control pills accordingly. I was messing up. The only positive benefit about birth control is I learned how to finesse the system and I learned how to skip my periods. So for months I would go without no periods because, baby, my periods would have the coochie go whoop 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 whoop. I be shut down. Factory be shut down. Like, my periods is on another level. I have terrible periods to the point where I be throwing up. Like, I'm discombobulated. I hate when it's that time of the month. Eve, you're BITCH because what you eat that apple for? Who told you to eat an apple? Who listens to a talking snake, bitch? You're delusional. Who does that? Who does that? Anyways, yeah, I got beef and I don't care. Because I got the short end of the stick. Shout out to you females, you hoochies out there that don't have cramps. Y'all have mouth cramps. Shout out to you because I literally be feeling like my coochie is falling out and I have to catch it. So, yeah, anyways, the doctor... angel sent from above taught me how to, skip my period. So I was, finessing the game. That was the only positive benefit about birth control. But my mama got sick of that. She got sick of finding the birth control packages still half full. Everything, I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do. So she had asked us, like, they coming out with a new birth control. They coming out with an implant where they put it in your arm. They insert it in your arm. It wasn't as popular as it is now. It was like literally just coming out when I was like 18, or it probably been around, but it was just now making noise. It was becoming popular. So she was like, I think that's a better contraceptive for you, since you just act like you can't get it together and you can't take these pills when you're supposed to take these pills. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So we go to a clinic that was somewhat like Planned Parenthood. Don't get my words mixed up, because it wasn't Planned Parenthood. It was like a black lady that owned her own like little, you know, community clinic type. It was like sponsored like Planned Parenthood, like where it was government funded, but it wasn't Planned Parenthood. It was like Collins Clinic or some shit like that. My mom had to sue. So we ended up getting it. Smooth transaction, great. No hiccups, no oopsie poopsies. It was great. It was smooth. The surgery process was smooth. As y'all know, they like numb your arm. They stick this long needle in your arm. They numb your arm, and then they cut a hole, like a deep incision in your arm, and they stick it in there, and then you done. You good to go. They bandage you up, and you're supposed to keep it on for like a day, and then you good to go. Like, no big deal. So got that, and you know, the implant only lasts for like 3 years, 3 to 4 years, something like that. So it ends up becoming the time for me to get it out and get it removed, get it replaced. So when I came to, you know, go get it replaced, they was telling me like, we can't replace it for you. We can take it out because we did it, but we can't put another one back in because something was going on with the clinic. I think either something was going on with the clinic, I believe that they were closing, or B, they stopped taking my insurance. It was one of them. They stopped taking my insurance, so the service was no longer free of charge. So they recommended me to the county hospital. Ghetto! They recommended me to the county hospital so that I could continue getting the services for free or whatever, or my insurance would cover it, and I wouldn't have much of a copay. So I'm like, all right, cool, because at this time the girl was working, I had a job, I was, you know, doing a damn thing. I was doing what I had to do. Girl was broke, but you know, back then I was doing better than most. So everything is a blessing. We're gonna take it abundantly and be appreciative. I was you know, working or whatever, so I made me an appointment at the little county clinic. You know, the county hospital got multiple, you know, branches. They got more than just the emergency room. They got little clinics and women clinics and stuff like that you can go to. So I had made me an appointment at the women's clinic with assistance of my mother, because back then I felt like I couldn't do shit without my mother. You know, I was still I wanted to be grown. I wanted to pop that about that, baby, but I didn't want to do nothing responsible like make appointments, pay bills, or nothing like that. You know, I didn't want that responsibility. I didn't want that. And y'all, excuse my hair because I was caught in the rain. Like, I look a mess, but it's clear. I'm still cute. So we ended up making an appointment, whatever. Go to my appointment. They put the implant in. Smooth, successful, cool. I feel like they had a little bit of a problem putting the implant in because, you know, they was dealing with like scar tissue. So they kind of had to force it in. It was a little bit oopsie poopsie when they was doing it. It wasn't as smooth as, you know, the Collins clinic. It wasn't as smooth as that. They had some bumps in the road. It was kind of like, y'all good? Is you okay? You good? You cool? Cause y'all, you turn these corners a little bit too rough. You'll make me spill this yak on this $500 suit. Now I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I was like, y'all cool? Cause they was having some little bumps in the road, but they end up getting it in there. Cool, no problems. I got another 3 years to go. The factory is shut down. Ain't gotta worry about when you shooting up the club. Shoot it up. Shoot it up. Get the AK and shoot it up, baby. It's cool. It is cool. It's cool. Because ain't nothing gonna come. You know, the little seagulls ain't gonna bring no babies. It's cool. You can do whatever you like. Whatever you like. You can do it. Now I'm just playing because I'm allergic to semen anyway. So, yeah, my body's just weird. But anyway, so, yeah, that happened. So it become the time, fast forward, it became the time for me to take out my implant again because my 3 years has passed. It's time for me to take it out. And this is where the county hospital, this is where y'all met me, right on the corner of having me fucked up. This is where y'all met me, right there at the stop sign on the corner of you had me fucked up. Because we go, whatever, I have my appointment, I have it scheduled to take it out or whatever. Same, you know, procedure. We go in there, they numb my arm because of course they're gonna have to cut you a little incision and pull it out of there. But I forgot to add, before this, I had initially made appointments because I was extremely concerned, because when I first had the implant and I had it in my arm for the first 3 years, I would play with it. Like, I would play with it, move it, touch it. You know, I would see it, I would feel it, I would know its presence is there. This second time that I had it, I couldn't feel it. I didn't know where it was. It was lost in the sauce. It was somewhere swimming down my artery. Like, I don't know where it was. And that concerned me because, you know, Google, don't go on Google, y'all, when y'all need to know something. Y'all got an illness or something, because Google will have you Google was telling me, like, bitch, if you don't find this implant, it's gonna soak into your, you know, nervous system. Then they're gonna have to cut off your fucking arm. Then you're gonna be walking around with a nub. Like, that's what Google was telling me. So I was freaking out, and I'm like, y'all need to find this, because I don't think it's healthy for it to be like just swimming around. You know, it might be in my butthole somewhere. Like, you put it in my arm, now it's in my butthole, now it's somewhere it ain't got no business operating. We need to get on this stat. But they was like, no, it's okay. It's probably, you know, over the time muscles and tissue form over it, so I'm sure it's still there. It's kind of impossible for it to move. Lies. Let's not jump ahead. It's kind of impossible for it to move. It should be exactly where we placed it, but like, if you gain weight, if you just over time, muscles and tissues begin to form over it, but it's over there. It's just tucked in a corner somewhere. It's tucked in. It's snug tight in there, so don't worry. Which I was like, okay, because at that time I did gain some weight, because y'all, my ex was stressing me out. He was stressing me out. I went from 200 pounds to 100 and something pounds in less than a year without working out. That's how you know, baby boy had me tired. He had me stressed out. I didn't pay it no mind. I didn't pay no attention. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I gained a little bit of weight. I've lost a little bit of weight. So, you know, it's a possibility. It's a high possibility, you know, that it's in there. But, you know, so just a little backstory on what my mindset was when I went to this appointment. But I didn't think it was going to be a slippery slope. I thought it was still going to be a smooth transaction, because, county, that's what you promised me. Y'all get paid to think, not me. Y'all get paid the taxes money. Y'all get paid a good penny at that to think, to use your context clues, to be skillful in thinking when it comes to the anatomy of the body. But you just lied to me. Y'all lied. We get there, they do their little procedure, they numb my arm, they cut an incision in my arm, and they in there digging for a little bit. And baby, we ain't in here digging for gold. What's the problem? It should have been a quick, just like it was quick to put it in there. Well, not really, because this is why you shouldn't be going to them for shit like this, because it's giving ghetto, and y'all don't know what y'all doing. It's giving, y'all done had Bobby the crackhead come up in this office and gave him a job in a position and was trying to look for some shit. Damn, they don't even know what they're doing. So, yeah, it took them some time. And I'm like, they sure ain't, like, picking this out. They sure ain't telling me, okay, we good. And at this time, the nurse started voicing concerns that, like, Give me one second. Let me go out here for a second. I'm like, we're in the middle of a procedure, and you halting the procedure, even though it's outpatient. You halting the procedure to go in the hallway and go look for other assistants. I am concerned. And at this time, I was a overthinker. I was very anxious. I had anxiety through the roof, because now I'm not claiming that. Amen. We're not claiming it. So, yeah, I had anxiety through the roof. So I'm panicking. I'm freaking out. I don't know what to do, because I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm telling my mind, like, oh my gosh, the numbing is finna wear off. I feel everything that they doing. Like, I started tweaking out, y'all. I started freaking out, and I started messing up my own experience because I was making it worse by the way that I was thinking. So the nurse goes out, and he bring back, I guess, a doctor this time, and the doctor's like, hi, I'm Dr. such and such. I'm going to try to find your, we're having a little bit of difficulty finding your stick, but it's okay. I'm a professional. Ain't he supposed to be a professional? Ain't Lucy Lou over there supposed to be a professional? Huh? Or is he just on payroll? But whatever, doctor, right now my implant in my arm is in your hands, so I'm gonna trust you. What more can I do? So I sit back, I'm like, okay, cool, the doctor got it. Everybody relax. The real professional is here. He's here. There's no room for concern. Relax. He's gonna find it because he's the doctor, right? He's the professional. He's the top of the top. He's the cream of the la creme. This is what he get paid to do. So the doctor come in there, he like, I'm gonna numb you up a little bit more because, he been digging around in your arm for a long time, and the numbing is only supposed to last only so much. So I'm going ahead and numb you again, and yeah, we're gonna continue for the Amber Alert for your implant, your birth control.
I'm ready to get the fuck ASAP after this shit.
So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Doctor gets to digging in there, looking around. I swear I heard the doctor say, oh shit. And at that time, if I was freaking out, I was damn near panicking at this point. So I'm like, what's up, doc? What's up? What's going on? Like, what's going on? What's the cause of concern? He was like, well, I'm looking in here and I really can't find it. Let me try to cut down a little bit more. So a scar that was meant to be this big wound up being like this big because they have to just keep cutting down my arm to try to fish for this implant. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm just like freaking out. So the doctor ended up telling me, he was like, yeah, I'm going to numb you again because we're having to go farther down. And I didn't, numb the areas that we're looking for, so I'm gonna numb you again. And he was like, I'm not even gonna lie to you, we don't have too much longer that we can sit here and look in your arm. If we cannot find it, then we're gonna have to send you to the ER, and the emergency room is gonna have to perform surgery on your arm and try to look for it and find it because we're having a tough time finding it. Y'all, I was over it. I'm on that table crying, shaking, hyperventilating. I'm going through it because I'm like, come on, God. Like, what are you talking about? Surgery? At this point, I have never had surgery. The word surgery petrified me. It scared me. Y'all, I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I'm on that table praying to the Lord. Father, you hear me? It's your child. It is I. It's me. Can you please direct them? Can you give them navigation, expert GPS to the location to where they need to go? Because I am not trying to have surgery on my arm. These people have already sat here and cut my arm open and been digging in my arm for over an hour. No exaggeration, no cap. My appointment was probably at 3. It's about 4 or 5 at this time. I didn't get out the doctor's office till 6 something. They didn't find it until maybe 30 minutes after he told me that. So they squeezing my arm, like squeezing a muscle, and to me, in my mind, I can feel it because it was immense pressure. I felt something. So, I'm tweaking out, telling myself, oh my God, I'm in pain. It hurts. They're in my arm. Somebody help me. They're in my arm. So yeah, y'all, I'm freaking out. I'm doing the most. He tell me, okay, we found something. I think it's right here. We found something. I feel something.
Oh my God. Wow.
We're going to cut it open. We're going to cut into it. And yeah. So they end up cutting into it. I felt them pinching the living shit out of my arm to find it. And they end up the white thing end up peeping through. I could see it in my arm because, I'm not under anesthesia or something like that. So I looked over and I seen it poking out. And I was like, thank you, Lord. Because, y'all, I did not want them to perform surgery. I got to rejoicing on that table. Yes, I did. Yes, she did. Hoochie's rejoice. And we're thankful. So I was like, oh, my gosh. Did that. I told them, F y'all. And y'all ain't gotta worry about me again because they was, oh, you wanna do the procedure to put it back in. And y'all can kiss my black fat ass. I will not ever get no like that in my arm ever again. Y'all, I'm in my bed and stuff. It's dark, so my bad. I forgot to add, y'all, after they took so long to get the implant on my arm, the most embarrassing SHIT happened to me. I was so nervous and I had so much anxiety from what they was doing. Y'all, why when I got up, I was soaking wet. You would have thought I pissed on myself, but I was covered in sweat. You can literally see like two little circles, two little balls from where my ass sit from me sweating so hard. Like the porcelain paper, whatever paper they have on a seat, on a little doctor's seat, stuck to me, y'all. I was so embarrassed. I was sweating so goddamn hard. Them people had me nervous and petrified. I just forgot to add that in there. I had to come back and add that in there, even though I look like crazy. Who cares? Mind your business. And I was just watching TikTok, and this girl wound up in the hospital on some other shit. I seen somebody lose their limbs because of it. Like, I've seen so many horror stories, and that reminded me, like, I really need to bring this to the hoochie gang and let them know what the fuck happened to me and why I'm not on contraceptive. And of course I could have maybe went back to, you know, the pills or whatever, but the pills wasn't helping me. It wasn't helping my period. It was really, to me, making it worse. The only ray of sunlight that came from the contraceptive, the birth control pills, is the fact that I can skip my period. Other than that, it wasn't helping me. So I was just like, you know what, F that, I'm not going to be on birth control no more. And then I found out, you know, taking birth control, being on birth control, a lot of times can lead to like health issues such as the big CANCER. And I wasn't going for that. So I just completely stopped. I just completely was like, I'm going to be safe, whatever I do. Y'all, I be popping Plan Bs like it's fucking Tic Tacs with my dude. Like, I don't be playing. We not up in here. Not up in here. It's eviction time, baby. Ain't nothing finna implants in this wound. No, we're not playing no C's. Not right now. Not right now. But yeah, that's the end of this story time. And I will announce the winner of my giveaway. I didn't even bother to do the work. I let YouTube do the work for me. And according to YouTube, oh, Tasha, bitch, you are the winner of the giveaway. So go ahead and drop your Cash App whenever you see this. If you're not comfortable dropping your Cash App on YouTube on the comments, just go ahead and add me on social media, Instagram at Itgirlyunna. And who just add me? Add me on Instagram because my social media is dead. But add me on Instagram at Itgirlyunna. And Snapchat at Thuggynasty, Facebook at Yana Lachey. And yeah, we'll get that and I'll send you over some money for the holidays. It won't be much because the bitch is broke. I'm broke, but it's something. It's something to show my gratitude. And y'all but yeah, bitch, I'm broke. I'm broke. My bank account is suffering. I ain't finna sit here and fake a funk like I'm rich, bitch. I ain't rich yet. I will be. It's just ain't here yet. But it's manifested. It's in a process. Y'all want to fake and funk for the wrong reasons, bitch. I ain't faking funking for shit. I'm rich. I'm poor, bitch. I'm this close to being on the corner with the homeless folks. When they be asking me for some money, bitch, give me some money. What you talking about? But yeah, anyways, if y'all made it to the end of this video, I really do appreciate y'all. If y'all ain't doing it on your way in, make sure y'all do it on your way out. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your mama, share with your daddy, share with your bald-headed granny. And y'all already know I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. And I'll see y'all on my next mother freaking video. Peace out.